SinisterMoom. As far as a museum goes, talking about Johnny Hancock's museum, it's just a bad idea altogether. First off, he wants to make it his full-time job. He wants to be compensated to open what is essentially a storage unit for his collection. It's just not a good long-term life choice at all. Even if he did somehow make a museum, the locals aren't going to want to keep going back. People that travel from out of state to see it will maybe go once. No repeat business is not a good thing. What happens after YouTube reviews and whatnot come out about it? Once people see it in video form, that will be enough for them. I would never in a million years pay to see someone's collection of games. The facts that are most of those games he's hoarded are awful. Think about how many craptastic games he has. How about he pays me to endure seeing his minty copy of Shaq Fu? Or maybe he wants to show off all the box Barbie games he has. Whip out his copy of Color a Dinosaur just to say, I have this. Maybe he wants to burn the place down for the insurance money. Then he can cry about it on YouTube so people donate games and money to replace his great loss of mostly shovelware that he has paid pennies for off people while working at GameStop. Has he ever worked at GameStop? I don't, that'd be kind of funny image, But yeah, I think it's a bad idea. Thing is, it's not really an idea. It's because Sinister, it's really, spoiler alert, it's not going to happen. It's pretty much basically a front for him to get games and money. So the thing is, it's a front, Maybe in the back of his mind, he thinks it might possibly happen, but then, come on. I mean, he's not that stupid. He must know that it's an incredible long shot. It's a 5-year plan. It's definitely going to happen, but it's not going to happen. But even if it does happen, so the idea is he's going to quit being a teacher and do that full time. I get this image of him like at the front of the museum, and he's got a lot of games. Okay, Disneyland, Six Flags, those are attractions a lot of people go to. What's really the market for a video game museum? Or, like a lot of museums just, they just don't get a whole lot of travel. Video games, like who's going to go cross country to see the John Hancock Museum? Like, unless he does something really wild and amazing with it or something, even like if he has even if like beat 'em ups and 8-Bit Eric and a lot of them were actually, maybe running security or maybe, maybe he had booths set up with different people, his pals, who's going to go cross country to see Radical Reggie in a museum? I just like, what would he do? Like, that's what he needs to talk about. He's like, okay, that's a part of it he needs to go into, which is, okay, you're going to make it, but what's going to draw people to it? Like, what's the appeal here? I just don't see it. I mean, what do you all think? Like, would you go out of your way to go cross country to this museum to see his game collection? I just don't see it.